Well, another thing I do when I'm home in Athens is I work with a couple of songwriters groups. It's kind of a casual groups. We get together, and one of them we meet every Tuesday. It's called the Tuesday Night Songwriters Circle, and we do these little prompts. We do these quick and dirty exercises, we call them. And don't worry, it's not that dirty. But we pick a word or a prompt, and then you have an hour to write a song with that word or prompt in it. And it's just for fun, you know. Usually I come back from the hour and I've written something I never want to share with anybody again. But occasionally, and that's why you keep it short, so it's just fun. It keeps it fun. Nobody's taking it too seriously. But occasionally you do come back with something that you can keep or that you can work on. And this one started out in that group. And the prompt was to write a song with a name in it. You know, there's a lot of great songs for people's names, songs with people's names in them, and there aren't a lot about Andy, so I wrote one about Andy. Andy, you're as tall as the sunflowers, steady as the summer sun, quiet as a mouse. Andy, I remember back in second grade, all the other boys were pulling my braids. You were staring at the birds. Andy, I've been watching you growing up. I've been growing up too. Andy, with your books and your paper, sitting up in an oak tree, looking out at the world. Andy, you were down in the creek bed, found yourself an arrowhead. Would you give it to a girl? Andy, I've been watching you growing up. I've been growing up too. Guess I never really noticed you quite the way that I noticed you last Saturday night. You were standing all alone by the window. Everybody else was dancing. You were staring at the moon. Andy, I wanna see what you're seeing. Wish you were looking at me, yeah, the way you stare at the trees. Andy, I've been watching you growing up. Have you been watching me growing up? Hey, pay attention to me. Thank you.
You know, I wrote a name song many years ago called Ruth. And my dad, I played it for him, and he said, I don't like that because I don't like name songs. It cuts me out of the conversation. So he doesn't have a thing for name songs. He's not into that.
What's your dad's name?
Ben Davis Sr.
That's right.
Yes.
I can't believe I just asked.
You're not the first one. Might as well do it on the radio, right?
Well, maybe I'll write your dad a song someday.
Hey, that would be beautiful.
Cut him back in.
Yeah, like I'm sorry you've been cut out of every conversation ever on these songs, but let's get you in here, Ben's dad.